This video and every video on this channel is made possible by your support on patreon.com/616entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and your contributions keep this channel alive. You can also grab an official shirt over on prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. Welcome to the brand new weekly series here on youtube.com/616entertainment, the UFC Championship Tournament. Over the next several months, 16 of the greatest light heavyweights of all time will face off in a single elimination bracket until there's only one man left standing. With submissions, knockouts, referee stoppages, and grueling wars where a judge's decision will render a winner, there's only one thing for certain. When the smoke clears, we'll have determined the first ever 616 Entertainment Light Heavyweight Champion. Don't forget to make your predictions in the comments. Now let's get to it. What's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Welcome to the UFC Championship Tournament. We are at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, and you saw that man right there. They call him Rumble. Anthony Johnson, one of the most explosive knockout-powered athletes in the history of the UFC. If Anthony Johnson lands a shin, a fist, an elbow, a knee, if he lands, you are going out. They call him Rumble for a reason. He's as dangerous as it gets, but he's got the deck stacked against him here tonight. In the first round of the UFC Championship Tournament, the lights go down, and here he comes. One of the greatest of all time, Jon Bones Jones. Now, let me get this out of the way right up front. Jon Bones Jones is a piece of shit in real life. I don't like him. But from this point on, I'm going to be a professional about it. Crack the knuckles, get ready. Jon Bones Jones, if it weren't for the steroid failures, may be considered one of the greatest, not only light heavyweights to ever do it, but one of the greatest fighters to ever do it. As far as I'm aware, still the youngest UFC champion of all time when he picked up not only a shocking victory, but a dominant victory over the legendary Mauricio Shogun, who Jon Bones Jones put his name in the record books that day, and today he looks to add another accolade to the history books. Let's get a look at this. These are two big boys, as I like to say, but look at the reach. Jon Bones Jones stretches like Dalsum. We're playing Street Fighter here.
Fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Anthony Rumble Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones!
Now, these fights are so high octane and so rocket fueled that I don't really have the time to hit you with a lot of MMA history and factoids the way I did in the Fight Night Championship Tournament. But Dan-Dans, this fight was Jon Bones Jones denies the glove touch, and Rumble wants to make him pay for it. No shocker that Jon Bones Jones would show his opponent disrespect. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, this is a fight that was supposed to happen, and it never did, as a clean 3-piece and a soda lands from Jon Jones. And I'll give you another little factoid if you're not a big follower of the sport of mixed martial arts. Jon Bones Jones, in real life, I want to say has a record of 26-1. That one is a disqualification loss. So, if you take that off his record, like, only people who have beaten him, you know what I mean? He's never lost. So that's the kind of guy we're dealing with here today. As Rumble looks for an overhand right, Jon Bones Jones look for an uppercut. Nobody lands. We're seeing, oh, there it is! Overhand right, and Jon Bones Jones touches the ground! This is unbelievable. I was painting the picture for how dominant of an athlete Jon Bones Jones is. You don't see Jon Bones Jones get hit and drop like that. It doesn't happen. If there's anybody who can do it, though, it's Anthony Johnson. And that's why Jones is hooking him up in a clinch here. If Jon Jones is listening to his corner, they're telling him, get this guy to the ground immediately. Anthony Rumble Johnson, look, I'm not trying to say he can't grapple. I'm not saying he sucks on the ground. But his main tools are on the feet. It's those punches, those elbows, those kicks, those knees. Jon Bones Jones puts you on your back, you lose all of those tricks. Up your sleeve, they're gone. Okay? So that's why Jon Bones Jones has locked him in this clinch right here. Might be looking for a big knee. Couple distraction shots here, and Anthony Johnson able to get out of the clinch. What a statement there from Rumble, but he can't avoid that one. Jon Bones Jones puts him on the mat here in the first round, and look at this switch! Anthony Johnson hits the switch. He has his back. That is gorgeous. That's strategy right there. Get off the ground. You don't want to be on the ground with Jon Jones. I was going to say if you're Anthony Johnson, but if you're anybody, you don't want to be on the ground with Jon Jones. It's just the way it is. Oh, overhand right, left hook. Jon Jones is hurt. Jon Jones is hurt. And Anthony Johnson pulls off the biggest upset in MMA history. Oh my God. Dan, that was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. A first round finish. Anthony Johnson shuts Jon Jones lights out. Oh my goodness, they can hear me 3 blocks away with this commentary. There's a reason I have to record these episodes during the day and not at night like I normally do. Look at this, raining down the blows, and Jones is already gone. He's somewhere else at this point. We call it the Shadow Realm in MMA. Rumble, young man Rumble, just scored the biggest victory of the entire tournament. Try stopping that guy now.
Contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Holy shit. Now, Dan, I warned you coming into this show that some of these episodes are not gonna last long, and I was not telling no lies. You understand? Anthony Johnson just gave us the shortest fight of what could be the entire tournament. Don't be mad at me that it's a short episode. Be mad at Rumble. You know, when that fuse gets lit, it's about to blow. Let's take a look at the updated bracket. We can see we'll have Anderson Silva versus Forrest Griffin in a rematch where Forrest looks to avenge the most embarrassing loss, perhaps in the history of mixed martial arts. And just after that, in the second round, the Huntington Beach bad boy Tito Ortiz, fresh off a TKO finish of Jan Blachowicz, steps in the ring with the man who just shut the lights out on Jon Bones Jones. Holy shit. And that's all exciting, but don't you for 1 second lose sight of what's coming next week here on the UFC Championship Tournament. A dream fight, a fight I always wanted to see in real life that was never given to us. The stars never aligned. It will finally happen next week in the UFC Championship Tournament. The Iceman, Chuck Liddell, UFC Hall of Famer, takes on a fellow Hall of Famer, former UFC champion, former Pride champion, former Strikeforce champion. Call him Hollywood, call him Hendo, call him whatever you want. He's the man with the H-bomb, Dan Henderson. Listen, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but if there's one fight you don't want to miss from this opening round, it's Liddell versus Henderson. Dan, I hope you're as hyped as I am, but I don't even know if that's possible. Until next week, I love ya, and I'll see you soon.